Tesla Chief Executive Elon Musk is scouring the Southwest as he prepares to break ground on a giant electric car battery factory. Joining us on MoneyBeat is the Journal's Mike Ramsey to discuss all the details of the so-called Gigafactory. So Mike, what exactly is Mr. Musk trying to build?
Well, he's laid out a plan to build a factory that's so big that it might be the largest factory in the United States under one roof, and certainly one of the largest in the world, the largest battery factory by far. In fact, the battery factory that he's talking about building would be bigger than all the current lithium-ion battery factories that exist in the world today. And primarily that's because the cars that he is selling, the Model S, use so many cells that it takes 2,000 laptops to equal one Model S. So you can see how if you sell 50,000 cars, you pretty much eclipse the size of the consumer electronics industry. So he needs to build it, but there are a lot of people out there who think that it's crazy because of the scale of what he's talking about under one roof.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have, Elon Musk is someone that a lot of people like to push down some of his dreams. I mean, what is the reality? Is this a feasible project for him to undertake to put these battery parts together and then develop it for his cars?
You know, I've spoken to quite a number of battery executives from different companies, Japanese, Chinese, Korean consultants who talk to him, and they all are mystified by the project. One of the reasons is that there's not a lot of evidence that you get a big benefit from scale at that size. But he's talking about putting in things in battery factories that have never been done before, so it's really difficult to know whether he'll be successful. I think there's a lot of confusion there. Plus, it demands that they sell 500,000 cars, or they're going to have this huge battery factory that is sucking down operational money and that they won't be able to pay for. That's almost more important than the actual spending on the plan itself. Is if you build this thing, you better keep it running.
And are these batteries purely going to be for Tesla automobiles? I mean, if there is an issue with the cars, does that immediately make the factory itself a tough place, or will they be doing ion batteries for other potential customers?
He hasn't really talked a lot about it, but you could almost read between the lines on some of the things he said, that he would like to use some of the batteries produced there for solar storage applications. But you can't really, that market right now is very small, and it almost requires that the batteries that he produces there really come down in price. That's part of what he's trying to do, is to lower the cost of it. And also, if he gets to the high volumes, actually there won't be a lot of extra capacity for other things. He needs it all, believe it or not. Even though the battery factory would be enormous in size, he would need it all if he gets to his sales goals.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Mike.